Today we are going to be doing the, where was this? Marietta, South Carolina. I didn't even know where Marietta was, but this is a gem of a little trail. It's 6 miles long, and I think we did the entire thing. They call it the JFA, part of the Cane Creek Classic series. I raced in the Cat 1 category. It was a phenomenal time. The weather was perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better day. And this, to me, unlike the last race, felt like a mountain bike race. Mazeppa Park it's okay, but whenever I race there, it doesn't feel like a mountain bike race because I don't know, it is like a BMX course through the woods. There's berm after berm after berm. This course felt like a true cross-country mountain bike race. I mean, it's got some decent little climbs, nothing super sustained, but they're punchy. These videos of me racing are some of my favorite to edit and do. That's why I still continue to do them. But I also know that, you know, if you're from Norway, like some of the guys that just subscribed, that's awesome. Thanks for subscribing, and that's so cool that I have people in Norway watching my videos. If you're one of those guys and you don't know what the Cane Creek Cup is, it is a Southeast series, but I love doing them. I want to support that series because it is blah, 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 because it is my local race series. I want to give them my support. Anyway, let us just jump into the race.
You slept all this way to film this right here.
Yes. That's a big hill.
Bathrooms. Heck yeah.
Alright, so another little preface. I do love doing these little voiceovers on the races. I think it adds a little bit of insight as to what was going on in my head during a race, which makes it a little bit more interesting. But that doesn't mean that I know what I'm doing, so don't take any of these overlays as a guide for you to follow for just about anything. I think they're just more of something fun to do to cover the races, and you can kind of get into what's going on inside my weird brain.
Alright, on your mark, get set, go! Have a good one, guys.
This one's gonna be slightly shorter of a race. I think it's right around 20 miles. It was like 19 by the end of it, so we're only doing 3 laps. But this was the first race in the series that I had done that actually had any substantial climbing. So my goal with this one, it didn't have a super long start, so I wasn't banking on being the first in the woods, but I wanted a good start. I was gonna put in a good first lap. I was gonna ride really hard the first lap, and then this wasn't by choice, even though I had planned on it. My second and third lap, I was just gonna try and manage the climbs, not blow up.
Yeehaw! Oh yeah. Brandon's on, we can go.
And Doug set some blistering speeds. The climbs were manageable for me. They weren't flat out, but they were, I mean, he was climbing very, very well. Where he was gaining time on me were the fast, flowy stuff, and this is where I'm lacking and I'm trying to get better at, trying not to use my brakes as much. I can hold my own on the descents, I can hold my own on the technical stuff, but I don't know, it's like he's maybe, you know, 5% faster on the downhills, or even when I do keep up. Literally, when I am riding with like Brandon or Dan or Doug here, I picture them riding through the stuff like this, and then here's my face when I'm riding through it. So like, I don't think these guys know how much of my fitness is helping me here, I guess, because I've got decent fitness, but I'm so lacking when it comes to this fast, flowy crap. But I'm getting better.
It's a good thing you came.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you. Be safe.
Woo! Hey, you let me know if you need a round.
So on one of the descents, I think it was actually maybe a flat section, I couldn't hang on to Doug's wheel any longer. I was starting to ride over my head, so he got a gap on us. I was trying to limit my losses. You know, I did just tell Brandon there that he's more than welcome to come by if he wants to, but Doug just put in a very, very good first lap. I never give up, but I had kind of limited it to maybe I was gonna race for second if Brandon wanted to come around. And the descents out here are so much fun. It is literally just let go of the brakes, hang on for dear life, and try and pinball through the roots.
So do you want to hit this one first? I'll try and hang on.
Alright, coming into lap 2, I went ahead and let Brandon around me where it was an easy pass, and you know, like I tried to stay with him, but I already could tell that first lap took its toll on me. This was racing for the podium. Brandon he's definitely, I think, already got the series wrapped up for first place. You know, I keep pushing the pedals. I don't want to get dropped. I want to race for the win or second place or whatever, but at this point I knew if I kept holding his pace, I was gonna definitely blow up.
I'm coming.
So I backed off the gas a little bit on the climbs because we did have 2 more laps. And I have been prone to cramping. I've been experimenting with stuff, salt tablets, that kind of thing. Maybe I should do a video on that, who knows? But it has been working tremendously. I didn't cramp this entire race, so I'm getting some nutrition dialed in. I think I could have pushed the pace a little bit more. All in all, I think I did fine. This little climb right here sucks. Yeah, it's just super steep. U-turn right in the center of it. It's just a crappy little climb. It hurts. So I did, by fitness alone, catch right back up to Brandon quite fast. No, in reality, I hate to say it, but he got a flat tire. I kind of slowed down, and I was trying to think of what I could do to help him out. But what am I gonna do? Like, stand there and hold his bike up for him? So, I don't know, that's just my personality. Like, I hate leaving people on the side of the trail. It sucks. I didn't have a spare tube, nothing like that. Kept pushing. Right now, I'm in second place. Doug is up the ways a little bit, and honestly, I even felt worse for Brandon because after the race, when we were talking, he caught Doug, and then that's when he got a flat. So I truly think if he caught Doug could have slowed down. That is a possibility, but even at that pace we were going, that means Brandon put in a freaking great effort and caught back up to him. It would have been interesting to see who would have won if he wouldn't have had that flat tire, because that's an impressive effort, to say the least.
Woohoo! Good job, Cameron. He is a haul. Here we go. Woo!
Alright, third and final lap. There's nothing really to speak of on this worth anything. I just sat there and limited my losses. I made it through the halfway point, or my halfway point, which is getting over this stupid rock. That's why I started talking to myself. I never cramped. I never felt like I was blowing up. I just kept a steady pace. And I was extremely proud of my effort on this day. So this course I was very unsure of. A lot of steep little kicker climbs. So at the end of the day, I can definitely tell that I'm getting faster, especially racing with these Cat 1 guys. I put in a great time. You know, Doug has, in the past, he beat me by like 4 minutes. This time he did still kick my butt, but it was a minute and a half up, which isn't terrible. So I did get second. I am super happy with that as well. It was an extremely fun course. I can't recommend this place enough. It's the JFA Trail at Pleasant Park at Marietta, South Carolina. It's only 6 miles long, so unless there's another trail in the area, I'm not gonna drive the 2 hours that it took me to get here just to ride the 6 mile trail, but I will definitely be back to race here. That was super fun trail. The guys that put it on are great. Cane Creek came out this time to support it. It was a very good event. So we will continue along. The stump jump is the very next race, and then the finale, which I will be at, is in Marietta. So it's been great. It's been a long mountain bike season this year. Spread out a little more. Some of the races had to get canceled for obvious reasons, but it was a good event. I think everyone that was out there, David does a great job putting these races on. And yeah, that's about all that I got for you. Thanks for tuning in. I tried to pump out these 2 race videos in 1 week just so I can move along to all the bicycle reviews I know everyone is dying to see. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, stick around for the next 2 races, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.
You're really
Hey, place your name, we have Thomas Savage. Second place goes up for game on. Thanks for coming, guys. Second place today is Cameron Moss, and he's also the winner of our Cane Creek hit set.
Put it in your background.
And the winner today is Doug Todd. And there's your Cat 1 men, 30-39. Good job, guys. All right, next up we got your Cat 1 man, 40 plus.